Hey, what's up, guys? Coming to you with episode 1 of Tech Updates. It's going to be hopefully a weekly or semi-weekly video slash show. I'm hoping to get some another host in here with me, so get a second point of view. But yeah, keep an eye out for that. Apple today has announced the release of the iPad. I don't know if you guys feel as nauseous as I do about the. Hey, look at the clock. It's 2:22. Make a wish. It's 2:22. I digress. iPad. I don't know if that name was entirely thought through. Maybe just say it to yourself. I'm gonna jump on my iPad and check my email. It's so clunky and counterproductive to what Apple's physical design is about. How Apple's design is very smooth, it's very fluid, and an iPad it just doesn't work with that one. I feel anyways. So yeah, we have the new tablet from Apple today released. You can catch the Keynote speech on Apple.com. They have a link to it on their website. The first thing that I noticed about the new tablet iPad, I'm not even going to call it I can't even say that word, iPad. I don't know, it makes me like nauseous every time I say it, so I'm just going to call it the tablet for the rest of this video. So the new tablet, first thing that I noticed was they didn't really take advantage of all the screen real estate that they could have. I believe it's 9.32 or 9.23 or 29, something like that, very close, is the actual measurement of the screen. It was rumored to have been a true 10-inch tablet computer and came up short of that. There's a good, my measurements, I'm going on memory here. I didn't actually write down the measurements. It looks like from the video that there's a good half an inch around the whole screen that they could have utilized, with the exception of the button on the bottom. Leave that space blank. You could have put indicator lights, a whole number of things that you could have done that they didn't, that they just didn't include. Nowhere in that video did I see a. Then again, after about half an hour or so, I started clipping through the video, getting the Clip Notes version, because I was so bored after the first 15 minutes. I was so bored with it, and disappointed. Again, there's a lot of features and functionality that they didn't include that they should have. Maybe they're waiting for iPad. I did it again. Sorry. Tablet 2.0. Who knows? Who knows what they have planned? Apple is a very clever marketing machine, and that rolls right into the next point that I noticed. Through a majority of the beginning of the keynote speech was them bragging about how much money they made and where they stand on in the mobile device market. Who cares? We're there for what you have to offer us, not what how well you've done. We can look at that through the shareholder reports. We don't need you to tell it to us. So I felt that was kind of the whole conference, I feel, was really just, I don't want to say last ditch effort. That's kind of what it felt like. The iPhone is kind of, though as amazing as it is, I'm not dissing the iPhone because I fully plan to get an iPhone when the new one's released, if it lives up to all the hype that and the standards that Apple has put out for themselves. If it lives up to that, I'm going to get one. Otherwise, I may go Android. Android's got some cool things going on, but that's not what this video is about. So, and I totally lost my train of thought. Apple has a lot, like I said, Apple has a lot of things to live up for. I believe this keynote speech was this keynote speech was a last-ditch effort because They set the bar too high for themselves, and they, if you let all your cats out of the bag, you got no surprises for later to make money. Um, so that's kind of what I felt about this whole keynote speech and the release of the tablet. Very cool as it is, there's all kinds of new opportunities for software and hardware that can come along with it. Fantastic. Hoorah on the steps forward. But I believe it could have been so very much more. That's point one. Point two, Ubuntu just recently released their Ubuntu One Cloud platform open to Windows. So all you Windows users out there who are kind of looking for a new operating system, Linux is making some serious steps forward and to become a contender for Mac and Windows as far as the primary operating system. I've done a couple stints on Linux. No real complaints. I found all the drivers I need, all the software I need. Works fantastic. The only problem is society is not ready for Linux. You go to most colleges, they're running on Windows or Mac, depending on what school it is. Corporations are running on Windows. Huge mistake. Linux is more secure. There's more viruses and malware written for Windows than Linux. And that's just numbers. You can go Google it. Type in Linux viruses versus Windows viruses. And you'll see that the numbers are just staggering. If you go to most major corporations that run Windows, their servers are Linux-based that provide the service to the Windows computers. Because Linux, there's just not that many viruses out there. Last time that I heard, there was about 1,000 viruses out for Linux, compared to how many millions or hundreds of thousands of viruses that are out for Windows. Every day you must run your virus scan and catch something new. So, glasses up to Ubuntu, open source, and Linux for making a step in the right direction toward becoming a contender for all you people, Apple fanboys and Microsoft followers. Check out Linux. You may just like it. That's all I really have for this one. Hoping, like I said, to get somebody to host this with me once a week or twice a week or so, whatever it is. If you're interested, send me an email. Maybe we could do like a remote thing. I'd prefer to have somebody, sitting next to me, so if they say something stupid, I could punch them in the arm. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I'd like to have somebody next to me. It's always fun to, grab a beer with somebody, share some opinions, and enlighten the community what you think and get their opinions. So again, if you're interested, let me know. I have my blog. It's hdemarzo@blogspot.com. Of course, I have this YouTube channel which you're watching. You can email me. The email address I will put into the sidebar, or is it that side? I think it's that side. Anyways, I'll put it into the show description so you can get a hold of me. You could always, of course, leave a video message, leave a video response, leave a comment right directly in line with this one. You guys are watching the shows. You're just not leaving comments. Let me know what you think. I'm always anxious to hear. I just did my last video. I responded to an email that I got about iPhone apps. So I do read your emails. Send them in. Flood me out with emails, and we'll get some more exciting shows going on other than just what I think, and it'll be what you guys think. It'll be your show. So until next time, keep it real.